Though we've moved to a new time slot here in the 9 o'clock hour, we still love checking in with our very own Michele Brown, who has a creative boost of celebrating our new time as well. Good morning, Michele.
Good morning, everyone. The start of another great week here. So fun getting settled into our new home here at the 9 o'clock hour. I've got a really great creative boost to get us going here today that celebrates home. It also celebrates living creative. It's Living Creative Day as well as Color Day. So it's all encompassing. And when you are living creatively, you usually are looking at things differently. You're seeing more possibility all around you, hopefully. And it's a really fun creative exercise to explore all you can do with just one simple material. And I am focused on the 2x4 today as our creative material. So many different ways to use it, but we're focusing on one really fun project here today that does celebrate home. It's an idea that has the whole neighborhood in mind, but what I love about a 2x4 is it provides you with a lot of material for very inexpensive. You can get an 8-foot 2x4 at any home improvement store for just a little over $5. And then I always like to always say it's all in how you slice it. So you take that one 2x4 and make just a series of straight cuts and 45-degree angle cuts throughout that entire board, and I've got it all sectioned out. You can see all the different sections here in front of me. And to cut it down, you can use a miter saw, which is what I used. It makes a really quick job of it, but I am also a big supporter of hand tools. It provides us with great exercise. It can be very meditative, so you can also use your hand saw. The action of sawing a 2x4 is actually quite relaxing, and you can get just a miter guide, which makes it really easy. Put your board in there. You can do your 45s and maybe count it as your physical activity for the day, but it doesn't take much to get those two types of cuts throughout the board. And then as a result of all of those different cuts, I end up with some triangles, we have some squares, and then we can assemble these into all kinds of housing structures. And we've got rooftops, we've got just all kinds of different designs with those two simple cuts that we've made all across our board for a little over $5. I was able to get, we have about 15 different structures here. I think we have 32 pieces that we were able to cut down, and you could play around with different sizes and shapes of your pieces, maybe have larger structures, smaller structures, but what you can then do with these are just really sweet canvases for you to play around with. The whole family can get in on this. We have Christmas coming up, and this is a really beautiful way to create your own little heirloom village of sorts. You can paint them up beautifully, and that's where the color comes in. You have a blank canvas here, and you can give them all kinds of looks. You can create a really cool minimalist looking display, a decorative display in your home by just leaving them natural. You could play around with some stains, different waxes and sealers. You could go all out with color and use a variety of different paints. You could also do some collage treatments on them with papers. You could cut out different things. Kids love to cut out windows and accessories and different things out of magazines to embellish some of the structures. You can also assemble them on some other backdrops and have them as some wall hangings. But there's just so many different ways to use these simple structures that you were able to cut out of a really humble, inexpensive material. And just look at all of the creative possibility that is here. This is a project that you can just tackle a little bit at a time, one structure, create a really cool cityscape. There's just so many different directions you can take this fun project. And like I said, you have a blank canvas here, and I'm excited to see where your style, your imagination, the materials that you have to work with, take it. And again, inexpensive material to play around with, and just it's all in how you manipulate it and how you see it that you can create a whole nother beautiful item and material out of that one simple building material. So play around with it. Get yourself a 2x4. Get to sawing. It's a good workout for those arms. And then sit down and really enjoy the process of creating something either on your own or with your entire family. Do something up for the holidays. You could do some gift ideas with these. Maybe a great after school project. But being able to exercise that creativity on a daily basis, it just makes us better humans, and it makes the world a better place. So give it a shot. I don't think you will be disappointed. Be sure to stay tuned tomorrow. My mom's going to be joining us for our little creative boost. She is the queen of making something out of nothing, and that is exactly what I gave her to work with. We were working on some fall displays, arrangements for outside, and she has some excellent tips for us on how to create some really spectacular displays inside our really tired and drab planters about this time of year. So stay tuned for that. And I know later in the week too, I've got another 2x4 project. This one is for the birds. And I know, Lou, we're going to be chatting about kombucha and things that you've learned on your journey. And we're going to have a lot of fun with that this week. So lots of things to look forward to here in our new home. And I'm looking forward to every day of the week. See you back here tomorrow.
All right, cannot wait to see Michelle's mom there. Now we know where she gets it from.
Yeah, creating our own home with you here in the 9 o'clock hour.